everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am making a comforting dish because I've been out a lot. There has been so much going on with Diwali stuff. I am at home in my pajamas, a cozy jumper, and I'm making a chicken katsu curry. Now, chicken katsu curry, you will find lots of recipes. It's like a chickpea curry. You'll find like thousands and hundreds and thousands of recipes online, but I like to keep things simple and delicious, and that's exactly what I'm going to do with this recipe. So subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button, and let's get cooking. Now this recipe, the chicken is crispy, it's moist, it hasn't dried out. The curry sauce is just the right amount of heat, spiciness, but also that warm kind of creamy coconutty taste to it. Yeah, and to start this, I'm going to start with the curry. So I'm going to get onions, ginger, garlic out first. As always, I am cooking for 4 people and I'm going to start with 4 onions. So let's say 1 onion per person, and I'm just going to roughly chop this up because I am going to blitz it after it's done. I want a nice smooth curry sauce for this. So yeah, I'm just gonna roughly chop this up. Nice hot pan. Now I'm keeping at least the curry nice and healthy. I've got 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil in here. You can use any of your choice. And now I'm going to add the onions and I'm going to lower the heat and cook them for 5 minutes. Now I'm going to cook this for longer, but to start with, I'm going to give this 5 minutes and first of all reduce the heat. And in the 5 minutes that is cooking, I'm going to get 1 garlic clove per person, so 4. This is small, so 2. And a nice big piece of ginger. And I'm just going to chop all of this up very roughly. So in 5 minutes on kind of low heat, the onions don't really get color. They get color if I'm cooking them on high heat or medium at least. And they've just become translucent. And this is when I add the ginger garlic. I'm going to continue cooking this on low heat because I don't want anything to burn or color like loads. I want a little bit of color, yes. So I'm going to check this in 5 to 8 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to start prepping for my chicken. And while the onions are cooking, don't forget to keep stirring them, otherwise you'll just get one side of the onions browned up. Make sure to stir every couple of minutes. So it's been 12 minutes and this is looking perfect. Golden completely, but not too brown, but not too white. So like a really nice caramel color. Now I'm going to add some spices. So first of all, reduce the heat because you don't want to burn the spices. Then I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of turmeric powder. Next, I'm going to add a mild curry powder, and I need tablespoons, not teaspoons for this because that's the main flavor of the curry. So good 2 heaped teaspoon of mild curry powder. Now mix this. I'm going to go fetch a tin of coconut milk. So this has had 2 minutes on really low heat. Now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of just plain flour. Now I'm going to roast this because this is just going to help thicken the sauce when I add the stock. So give it a minute, and then I'm going to make 600 ml of, you can make chicken stock, veg stock, you can use a stock cube, which I'm doing, or you can make your own stock at home. Once you've added the flour, don't add the stock straight away. Let the flour cook out for a little bit, 2 minutes at least on medium heat. And then I'm going to slowly add 600 ml of chicken stock. I'm just gonna bring this to a boil, which wouldn't take long because the stock was boiling hot. Just a minute. And once it comes to a boil, I'm actually going to turn this off, and then I am going to blitz it to a puree. Now you can see as it's bubbling, it starts to slowly thicken up. Now what I'm going to do is turn the heat, it's bubbling away, turn it off. Now I'm going to add 200 ml of creamy coconut milk. Only need 200, too much and it'll taste only of coconut. Now this is going to bring the temperature down a little bit, which will help me blitz it straight away. So I'm just going to take this away and blitz it up in a blender first. Now the same pan, no need to wash it because we're going to add this back in here. And it just needs a couple more things go in it. Then we can move on to the chicken. Doesn't it look so good? Okay, so I am going to add a teaspoon and a half of sugar to balance it all out. Also, I haven't added any chili to this yet. So I'm going to add a teaspoon of chili powder and also half a teaspoon of salt. I have got a slightly spicier curry powder here. The other one wasn't spicy. So this is the hot curry powder and I'm adding a teaspoon of that as well. Now I'm going to just give it a real nice mix and just let it come to a boil. And you can see it's really thickened up nicely. I don't want it too thick, so if it gets any thicker, I'm going to add some boiling water. But I don't want it thinner either. So this, for me, is the perfect katsu curry consistency. I'm just going to turn the heat off because it's all mixed up very well. So this is 4 portions. I'm just going to take out 1 portion because I can't eat that person, can't eat the other portion. I'm just going to take out, that should be enough, just to be on the safe side. So if you were cooking the whole portion, you would add 2 teaspoons, but because I've reduced the portion, I'm just going to add 1 heaped teaspoon of light soy sauce. Just give it a mix. Okay, moving on to the chicken. I'm going to put a lid on this. Okay, for the chicken bit, and I've taken like a cup, around 100 grams of plain flour here. I'm going to add some seasoning to this. So just a little, not too much because we're going to serve it with the curry. So you don't need, just a pinch of salt and a pinch of chili powder, literally. Just so it's not completely plain. Give it a mix. So that's our flour layer. Now second layer is egg layer. I might need a second egg, but I'm not going to break it till I need it because this might be enough for 4 chicken pieces. I'm not seasoning this because we've seasoned the flour. And then the third one will have breadcrumbs. So I've got flour with salt and chili. I've got plain egg, and here I've got around 100-200 grams of breadcrumbs. Just use as much as you need. Obviously you can't put it back, so just take out enough and then you can take out more. So this is the order. Now I'll get the chicken ready. For the chicken, for this one I need chicken breasts only. That's the only thing that'll work because we want to keep the chicken nice and moist. You want it nice and thin and even. So just with a rolling pin, I'm going to flatten this out. So it's nice and thin and the same kind of width, so it cooks evenly. So that's our chicken breast ready. Because we are serving this with lovely curry, we don't need to season any more of this. So first the flour, nicely draw it out. Make sure all the little corners are in the flour, dust. Then the egg. I might need another egg, you know. And then breadcrumbs. So I'm getting a nice hot pan. I'm just going to shallow fry this or pan fry it. Oh, that's perfect. I'm just cooking it in light olive oil actually. You can use any oil of your choice. This needs a little bit of oil. Now the chicken goes in. I'm going to reduce the heat and then I'll give it 3 to 4 minutes on each side. Maybe 3, yeah. This is ready. And that's the chicken done. I'm going to let it sit for 1 minute. Okay, so the chicken's done, the curry's done. I'm going to make a quick dressing for a salad. So a couple of tablespoons of extra virgin good quality olive oil, and then tablespoon or so of lemon juice. Just using a mixed salt pepper seasoning, a little bit with a little bit of chili powder should be enough, and whisk. Oh, lovely. It's emulsified, nice and thick. Now I'll get the salad leaves. Now for the salad, as you can hear, I've got like a bag of fresh leaves, all washed and ready to eat. And now I'm going to add the lovely dressing. Got some piping hot rice. Obviously that's enough for me. You can have as much as you like. But with the big chicken piece, I don't think I can have any more rice with this. Okay, now the chicken, crispy, moist. You can slice it up. Got to have some greens with this. And some pickled ginger. As much as you like. Smells so good. It just is perfect dish for a day off, a weekend. Okay, I'm going in. Looks so much healthier than the chicken katsu curry you get at you know where. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so good. Guys, please make this. It's so flavorful. It's not too spicy. What I'm going to do is add a little bit of my homemade chili garlic oil. But that's, you know, I'm sure the kids will love it as it is. That's crunchy. The chicken is moist. The salad and the pickle on top. The curry. Oh, I can go on and on. You guys go, make this, enjoy, like, share, comment, subscribe. Come back for more new recipes. Till then, bye.